Hi, I'm Jodie Brownman and I'm a registered nutritional therapist, and I am going to show you how to make nut butter. Now, before I did it myself, I thought it was the most complicated process. I thought there was so much work that was involved, but it's the most simple thing I have ever made in my life, and it's so much healthier for you than the other stuff that's on the market. You know, the peanut butters that are loaded with sugar, and also peanuts have mold, so it's never good for anyone with any sort of fungus or yeast infections, but that's a whole other topic of conversation. And also then you've got like the spreads, like the chocolate spreads that are just filled with so much sugar, and even though they're like, oh, cocoa and nuts, like the main ingredient is sugar. So we just want to make a really nice healthy spread that you can use on anything. So I'm going to start with some hazelnuts. Now I've literally just opened a pack of hazelnuts, put them on a baking tray and put them in the oven for about 10 minutes, just so you get that sort of like roasted aroma. And I'm going to stick them in my blender like so. You can just leave it at that, but I always like adding some coconut because it gives it that extra sweetness and just a bit more creamy and just really lovely. So I've got some desiccated coconut, and I guess that's about 2/3 of a cup, or you can put a cup. You can sling whatever nuts and whatever coconut and however much you want in a blender, but I've just gone for 2/3 of a cup of desiccated coconut. I'm going to put a pinch of salt in because it tastes good. And today, usually I just leave it at that, but today I want to make something a bit chocolatey. So I'm going to experiment by adding a tablespoon, you can add maybe more, of cocoa powder, and I'm going to add some cinnamon. So cinnamon is really, really good for blood sugar balancing, and it's great if you want nut butter on like toast or whatever first thing in the morning. You don't want to spike your blood sugar levels, so by adding some cinnamon into that, you're just really helping counteract those effects first thing in the morning, and it gives it that really nice depth of flavour. I say that like I'm a chef. I'm not, I'm just slinging it in just to show you how easy it is. Sometimes I will sweeten things up, so if you really want to create like a chocolate sort of sweet spread, you can add in some coconut sugar, so it's not as refined. I'm going to take half a tablespoon, but again, just adjust it to your palate so it tastes really good and it's exactly what you want from your life. Lid on. It's been going for about 3-4 minutes. I've just stopped. I'm going to scrape down the sides. And away we go again. So you'll know you're done when it's all gone into a paste and it's really, really nice and smooth. The only thing is you will need a good blender for this, just to make sure that all the nuts break up and it just gets done really well. But otherwise it's super easy. So you can see that's all done. It's in a really nice paste, and you can just spread that on whatever you want to spread it on. You can add it into smoothies, you can add it on top of crackers. The world is your oyster. Remember, you can add any kinds of different seeds, you can add any kind of nuts, you can add flavourings, you can add cacao nibs and superfoods and really make this exactly what you love. Or you know, you can just eat it by the spoonful too.